Sexuality and health wellness. Come on in, come on in, come on in. What I just want to do today is chat, answer questions, and a lot more. Just come on in. A wonderful day it is, and I just can't wait to, have that one-on-one chat with some people this evening. It's evening here. All right, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey guys, this is Sexuality and Health Wellness, and this evening we want to chat. Questions and answers will be given readily. If you're joining, can you state where you're chatting from, where you're joining from? Can tell us where you're joining from. I am Skamsia Nama. Hi, Alicia. Hi, no co prototype. Did you say hi, child? Oh my god. Hi, IB121. Hi, hi, hi. I am not Scamsy Yanoma. This is Sexuality and Health Wellness. You can let us know where you are joining from. I'd love to know where you're joining from. We have lots of things to attend to. This is Sexuality and Health Wellness. We discuss issues pertaining to sexuality and health wellness. All right, prototype from Canada. It's nice having a chat with you here. I'd love to know where you're joining from. Okay, I'd love to know where you're joining from. Like I stated earlier, I am Nurse Kamsia Noma. You can call me Nurse Kami. Yes, Kammy, Kami. All right. So we are gonna be looking at different things, different things. So you can just give me a thumbs up, double tap on your screen, and that would do it, right? So we're going to be looking at different questions, different things that people face, the issues of sexuality, things pertaining to the genitals, of course, down there. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, but in this channel, we talk about issues with regards or pertaining to sexuality and health wellness. Some time ago, a young man was asking me, Nurse, I have a question. I said, sure, you can shoot. He said, I have this girl I've been hitting on, and I just want to know how many minutes is okay for me to you know, engage her in sexual intercourse. How many minutes is okay? He was like, what do you think about 30 minutes, doing the penetrative sex? I was like, 30 minutes? He said, yes. I looked at him, I was like, oh God. So many people, they do things with regards to they do things based on what they have seen on the internet, or they have this mental image of, oh, what sex should be like, or what sex has to be like, based on what they have seen on the internet. But they don't really know how these things work. And that is the reason why many people, they kind of they kind of they kind of do things that hurt their partner. You carry out some sexual acts or practices that hurt your partner. Have you ever wondered why some people have partners that tell them no when it comes to sex? I'm sorry, I am tired. I can't do. She's not tired. He's not tired. He's not tired of the act. This person is just tired of the way you do it. This person is just tired of the way you do it. Exactly. So the issues of sexual intercourse between partners, where we find out that one partner is objecting or rejecting or saying no or saying I am tired, these issues, the act sex is not the problem. The problem is the person in question. Who is your partner? Does your partner understand that people have individual preferences? People have the way they want to be treated. Do you understand that your partner has individual preference, how he or she would love to be treated, would love to be touched, would love to be kissed? These are the problems that we face from time to time. And we see many couples walk hand in hand and smile and all is well. Some of them, their sex life is not well at all. It is not well at all. It is about to wither and fall away like dry leaves. So, if you've got questions with relations to sexuality, here is a very safe space to ask that question, and it will be addressed. It will be addressed as soon as you drop your question. So, while I wait for questions, if you want to drop, of course, I'm going to be giving us heads up on the reason why our partners wake up one morning and they lose interest. They lose interest. If you're just joining, you can let us know where you're joining from. This is Sexuality and Health Wellness. And of course, I look forward to questions you may have with regards to sexuality, sex, and health wellness. I am here to answer your questions. Okay. So we're gonna be looking at, okay, whilst I wait for your questions, I have something to share with you. Okay. Whilst I wait for your questions, I have something to share with us. You can drop your questions. You can drop your questions. You can drop your questions. Okay, so there is this thing about that was a power outage. There is this thing about sexual intercourse that people don't know about. And the reason why our partners tend to withdraw from us sometimes is because of number one, desire. Now, you cannot do something that you don't have desire for. You cannot delve into something that you don't have desire for, right? So, people act because they have desire for this thing. So, if you don't have desire for it, you find out that when you are asked about it, when you are needed in this line of duty, you say, okay, I've got work to do. Okay, I've got some assignments to do. Okay, I'm sorry, I need to head out right now. Um, I'm sorry, I need to eat. I've not eaten for the past 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I can't come over. Yes. Why? Because the desire is no longer there. The desire is gone, totally gone. So for you to uphold, or for you to keep that desire burning, it is a two-way something. For you to keep sexual desire burning, it is a two-way something. That is the reason why earlier in the start of this live video, I said something. I said if you have a partner, if you have a partner that would always give you excuses, or that will mostly give you excuses why sexual activity cannot hold, 101 reasons why sexual activity has to be on hold, then you know that you have to work on the delivery coming from you to this person. If possible, you can ask question. How do you want me to touch you? Is there is there anything you would like me to do? Is there anything I'm doing that you would like me to stop? Because people lose desire for something when it is not giving them as much as it used to give them. That is the truth. People lose desire for your touch when it is not as awesome, as enjoyable as it used to be. So these are the things that couples that understand, uh, people in intimate relationship, they don't get it. And the truth is, if you don't get it this way, your sexual life will continue to suffer perpetual suffering. I love that. Your sexual life will continue to suffer. Why? Because you don't have the knowledge of this. Like I stated earlier, it is a two-way something. It is you trying to keep the desire of your partner for you burning, and your partner keeping that desire for you to have her, or for you to have him burning. But many people, they don't get this. They don't get this. If you're joining, you can just give us a thumbs up, and of course let us know where you're joining from. This is Sexuality and Health Awareness. We are answering questions with relations to sexuality and of course health wellness. So back to what I was saying. So in a situation where couples in intimate relationship don't work they don't work on keeping that desire burning, that is when we find out that people in intimate relationship, they agree that they are in intimate relationship, but the desire is not there. Hi, Mr. Bribal, I can see you. They agree that they are in intimate relationship, but the way they respond to each other, the way they respond to touch, the way they respond to connection is so weird. I can see you, Mr. Bribal. It's so weird. So we have two people in a relationship, but they are not communicating as they should. They are not interacting as they should. Their sexual drive and life is tending towards zero. Crazy, right? Okay, so if you have questions with relations to sexuality, you can ask your questions right now, and I'll be here to answer them. I am here to answer them. Your questions on sexuality, I am here to answer your questions. I am here to answer your questions. All right, Mr. Briball, how many people are on the library? This is not a library. This is not a library, Mr. Briball. Okay? This is not a library. This is Sexuality and Health Wellness, a channel where we talk about issues with relations to sexuality and with relations to health wellness. You can drop your questions from this point. I can answer all your questions. From this point, I can answer all your questions. Hello, Wizzy Ari. I can see you. Hello, Wiziari. Okay, you can drop your questions with relations to sexuality, relations to health, wellness. All right, I will answer. How many genders are there? Okay, now that's a question. We got a question. Wizzy Ari is asking how many genders are there? Okay, so basically, we have the male and the female gender. Okay, we have the male and the female gender. And of course, many people have decided not to identify with the two basic genders that we have. So they created genders for themselves, which is still fine. Which is fine because that is what they want to tend towards. Okay. I hope I've answered your questions, Wiziari. I hope I have answered your question, Wiziari. Confirm if I have answered your question. Oh, yes, by them. By them. Still fine by them because we are in a place, we are in a world where people practice what they feel is fine by them. Do you get what I mean now? So, Wiziari, I'd love to ask you, what do you think? What do you think? Tell me what you think. Um I'd love to get from you. Okay? I'm waiting. Okay, while you type and send to us your answer, while you type and send in your answer, when you're ready to send in your answer, um there is a question, there is another question, not on the live, but there is another question, not on the live chat. And the question is this. Um this person asked, okay, Wiziari said he agrees. All right, so we are on the same page. Awesome. Kudos. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so if you're joining, you can let us know where you're joining from. Drop your questions. This is Sexuality and Health Wellness. All questions with regards to sexuality, I'm down to answer. So there is this question. There is this question here. The question goes thus. This person said, I have erections, but sometimes high frequency forage music, I can see you. I have erections, but sometimes, um, okay, not sometimes. It says I have erections, um, but there is this lady I came across, and I was trying to, kiss up to her. That's trying to woo her and get talking to her and all that. And he succeeded in doing that, and they agreed to meet in a place. Then when they met in the spot, they agreed to meet up. He found out that it was hard for him to hold to start and hold his erection. So here is a question. So like, okay, let me explain the question better. So this guy is saying that he do have erections, right? But now he met a lady that agreed to engage in sexual intercourse with him, and they agreed to meet at a spot. So they met at the spot, and now he found out that it was hard for him to maintain his erection. It was hard for him to maintain his erection. He's asking what could the problem be. Okay, Wizzy Ari, he said you said erection shock or play back. Okay, what he means here is he has erections, but it doesn't the erection didn't last. That's in the case of this lady. Okay, in the case of this lady. In the case of this lady. So it's just like rise and fall, that kind of thing. Yeah. So what could be the problem? That's the concern of this guy. What could be the problem? So here is the case. Many people must have had this encounter too. Many men must have had this encounter, and they would have been like, it's something wrong with me. Okay, now we have someone say something. Mrs. Lipromax. Okay, yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Timing and location matters a lot. So many guys would be like worried. I hope I'm fine. I hope my penis is still fine. I hope my penis is working well. Now, the truth is this: timing and location. I love what you said, Promax. Timing and location matters a lot. So now imagine this. You guys choose a location, and it is an uncompleted building. And of course, this girl in question, this sister in question, the parents didn't give her permission to go anywhere, but she had to come out anyways because it is you, king of girls. So she came out to meet you, and because you're that fine, handsome man, so she came out to meet you and she was telling you, if my mom found out I'm here, she's going to kill me. Now, the truth is this: whether you love it or not, whether you believe me or not, whether you are afraid or not, a part of you is adhering to the fact that you have to act fast. You have to act fast. And your erection listens to two main things. Number one, blood flowing through its vessels. That's blood flowing through the vessels of your penis. Number two, psychological state at the moment. So, number one, your psychological state is already messed up, whether you believe me or not, is already messed up. So, even if you're the type that stays for long and do many rounds, at that point in time, your psychological state is messed up, and a little thing can actually get you, like, put you off. A little thing can actually put you off. So, timing and location matters a lot, and not all the time that you have this kind of encounter you feel that you're having you're having a, what's it called, you're having erectile dysfunction, that your erection is not functioning well. Oh my god, I hope I am not sick. No, don't conclude like that. So if you have situations like that, or if you have scenarios like that, the first question you have to ask yourself is, have I ever had this kind of thing before? Okay, I love what you stated here with Yari. You said blood pressure. No, not blood pressure. What I meant is blood running through the veins of the penis. You know that the penis is not bone. The penis is made up of muscles, layers of muscles, and lined, these layers of muscles are richly lined with blood vessels. These blood vessels supply blood to the penis. So when you are aroused, blood flows to the penis. So whether you love it or not, when you are aroused, or when you are willing to have sex with someone, one thing you will notice is your heartbeat increases. And the reason why your heartbeat has to increase is because your heart pumps blood, a very huge volume of blood, to the penis, so that the blood vessels there will be filled. The extra blood, there is nothing like that. Now, there is this thing called shunting in anatomy. Shunting is a situation where blood is directed to the part of your body that blood is mostly needed. There is no extra blood or lesser blood, no, but there is such a thing as shunting. So, right now, you are not having sex. Right now, you are not aroused. Right now, you don't have any physical attraction as per, this baby's fine. I feel like eating her. No, you're not having some such a thing as that. So because you're not having such a thing as that, your penis, your penis or your vagina, they don't need, they are not functional at the moment. Your penis and your vagina are not functional at the moment. So they don't need huge amount of blood. They don't need huge volume of blood. So the only thing the only thing that could be supplied to your penis or your vagina at the moment is just blood for maintenance or for sustenance. Of course, you know that for every part of your body that is healthy and alive, that is not gangrene, that is, I don't want to speak too much jargons. For any part of your body that is not gangrenous, that is not going bad, that is not rotting. I don't know how to put it in a layman's language. Lord help me. For any part of your body that is healthy, like healthy, for every part of your body that is healthy. Okay, I'm gonna answer that question. For every part of your body that is healthy, there is a specific amount of blood that is made for its maintenance. But now, when it is time for sex, more blood is pumped. Come on, like it is not bad to pose. Come on. So for every part of your body that is not hyper functioning or at the peak of its function, the only thing needed at that part of your body is just maintenance blood volume. Just maintenance blood volume that keeps your body healthy and alive. That means you are alive. Okay. So, but when you want to have sex, more volume of blood is put to your reproductive systems. Why? Because they are is as if that is the part of your body that is functioning maximally at the moment. Then when you are running, if you're on the tracks running, your skeletal system, your muscles are the ones that receive large volume of blood. Your penis does not receive large volume of blood when you are on the track running. That is the reason why, if you want to, now let me teach you for something. Let me teach you for something. Pay attention. Let me teach you for something. Wiziari, I know I still have a question from you that I'm yet to attend. I still remember. Please, I'm coming back to that. Now let me teach you for something. If at all anything, you remember Pharaoh and Joseph, Pharaoh's wife and Joseph. Yes, sorry, Pharaoh's wife and Joseph. You know, Pharaoh's wife was like, "Dear Joseph, you look so handsome. And I feel like eating you up. This is an opportunity that every slave in this compound, in this palace, would ask for. And now I am presenting it to you on a platter. See, just a night with me, the wife of Pharaoh. I am the prize. Come on." And do you know what? We do know what Joseph did. Joseph ran. Joseph ran. And here is the drill. If at all anything, and a woman came to you and rub your chest and say, "Babe, hey, hey," and you don't want to desecrate the holy vessel, and you don't want to desecrate your body. You don't want to desecrate your body. You don't like this girl. You don't want to fall for this girl. This girl is too cheap for you. No, you are too big for this. You don't want to do this. What to do is just step out, run for your dear life. And the moment you are running, that blood that was flowing to your penis, to your vagina, they are redirected to your skeletal muscles and your muscles. Why? Because you are trying to divert, you are trying to divert activity, functionality from your vagina, your reproductive system to your skeletal system. So when you run on tracks, if you were feeling like sleeping with a lady or sleeping with a man, that feeling will leave you totally when you run on tracks. So if you feel like, I want to sleep with this girl, but you don't want to because you don't want to give somebody, you don't want to, you don't want to do something that is not your thing. You get, just run on tracks. Run on tracks. When you are done running on tracks, that feeling will not be there. So I want to attend to your question, Wiziari. I want to attend to his question. Okay, does blood flow to the vagina apart from periods? Yes, sir. Blood flows to the vagina apart from periods. Yes, blood flows to the vagina. I think I made a statement about something that there is such a thing as maintenance blood, as far as you are living. Okay, here's the drill. As far as you are alive, and you're breathing, blood flows to every part of your body. And remember, every part of your body is lined with blood vessels. The vagina, we have the pudendal artery and the pudendal vein. So these are the vessels that takes blood round the vulva, the vagina, and every other part of the vagina, right? The pudendal artery, the pudendal vein, and other blood, and other structures found in the female reproductive system. So I'm down for your questions. I'm down for your questions. Yeah, like you get, bro. Some people run away, and then psychology, right? Your mind, I said something earlier. Your physical body is not just the thing having the sex. Your mind also engages in sex. Yes. So before you even do the act, you must have pictured it. You must have pictured it. So I was making statement of something earlier, that desire is another thing. Desire is another thing. Before you before you before you even engage in sex, you must have desire for it first. You must have desire for it first. So some people that are even married, that their wives are giving them excuses why they can't have sex. I can't have sex with you because um um bro, you don't want to run. You don't want to run. Ah, you will impregnate somebody. Oh, ah, you want to impregnate somebody? You want to buy Pampers? You want to buy diapers? You want to buy milk? Huh. It's quite costly, though. I'll tell you that, because I work in neonatal ICU. It's quite costly. I'll tell you the truth, though. So here is the drill. If Before you engage in sex, like I was saying earlier, you must have the desire. Okay, so women that find excuses. In fact, when your wife starts giving you excuses why she can't have sex with you, you're touching this woman and she's like, leave me first. Leave me. Wait. I said, wait. You know what? I'm just tired. Don't touch me. I'm tired. Don't touch me. I feel like vomiting. That's why we can't have sex, please. And then day one, excuse. Day two, excuse. Maybe day three, she will allow you. Day four, excuse. Day five, day six, she will allow you. Day seven, excuse. Please, bro. You have to calm down. You have to step down and think it through. You have to call this woman and ask some questions. Why? Because communication is another thing that is very, 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 very important. Communication, the effect of communication in the sex life of many couples is profound. Yet some couples, they don't know. So they just feel that communication. What am I communicating for? I mean, if I ask you for sex, you are supposed to give me. So why didn't you give me? And some people are going to, they're going to just attach it to cultural stuff, and they're gonna be like, I'm the man of the house. Nobody is dragging it with you. Come on, nobody. Even God is not dragging it with you. So why do you have to state it over and over and over again that you're the man of the house? You already are the man of the house. We know it. But you have to step down from I'm the man of the house to, babe, what happened? What happened? Is there a way I have to touch you so that you feel good with me? Okay. Promax said something. He said, I think with marriage, it's different. People get bored of themselves. That's why men can't be faithful to, that's why men cannot be faithful to one woman. Okay, because people get bored of themselves. Okay, now, I love this question. I love this statement. It's another question, right? Now, Promax, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Please answer, okay? Now, you would also be very okay with this or this situation. Now you are in marital relationship with your wife, and one morning she just tells you, or you find out that your wife is keeping another man, and you confronted her, hey, why? Then she told you, I'm just bored. I'm bored of you. How would you feel? Like, yeah, some women are unfaithful. Yeah, so, in fact, some men and some women are quite unfaithful. True, but you know that? Do you know that there are still some people that are faithful with their spouse and in their marriage? Do you believe that? Do you believe? Let me know. So, Promax, I'm waiting for you to answer my question. How would you feel? Okay, Wizzy Ari, are you answering the question I asked Promax? Are you answering the question I asked Promax? Then Promax, let me know what would be your reaction. What would be your reaction? Let me know. Tell me the truth. A little. No, that is not an answer to the question. No, 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 no. That is not an answer. Come on. He said only Lord. No. He said only Lord. No. Are you serious now? Only God knows. I no, 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 no. Don't go there. Don't go there. Okay. So, okay, Promax said something. He said, I won't be happy about it. That's why I don't advocate in support of marriage. Okay, okay. I get you. I totally get you. So, Alex Realm. Okay, Alex Real MF. Okay. Okay. Bumi Putra. Hi guys, thanks for joining. You can drop your questions with relations to sexuality and health wellness. Okay, I'm here to answer, and of course, we're here to catch some fun. Alex, you said I should teach. Can you teach me some? Okay, yeah, sure. Ask your questions. I will teach you. If I don't know it, we'll put it out here, and everyone is gonna put their gonna drop their 2 cents on it, and that will be it. So you can ask your questions, please. Be very free to. Yeah, go on. Ask your questions about sexuality. My channel is dedicated to issues about sexuality, issues about your genitals. You know, I'm a registered nurse, and I that is what I do. Can you demonstrate for us? Okay, what do you want me to demonstrate really? What exactly do you want me to demonstrate? All right, thanks for Max. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, sure. No problem. I will do that. Alex, what do you want me to demonstrate? Can you please let me know? If it is something I can do now, sure, I will. If it is not, then we'll schedule another live video, and I will try as much as possible, make sure you're in that live video so that the demonstration can hold. I also do demonstrate some things. If you go through my videos, you see it. Okay, we have Godwin Onoja Emmanuel. Thanks for joining us. Okay, how do you pleasure a woman? Okay, Alex asked the question. He said, can you demonstrate for us? Then he went ahead to clarify, or to make it clear, make the question clear. He said, how do we pleasure a woman? Then Godwin also asked a question. He said, having is it wrong having sex or masturbating every day? Okay, I love these two questions, and they are very important. Now listen carefully. For Alex, I'll answer first. How do we pleasure a woman? Now, to pleasure a woman is not, I won't say it's so hard. Now, listen to the things I have to say. These tips will help you. Hmm? These tips will definitely help you. Listen, and if possible, you can grab a paper and a pen to jot some things down, to just put it in your consciousness. Okay? So as time goes on, you practice on it and you get better. Okay? And I just want us to know something. There's just one thing I want us to know. See, when it comes to issue of sex, when it comes to issue of sex, nobody knows it all. Yes, nobody knows it all. And here is one thing I will advise people that are on this live chat now. The one thing that many people may not tell you is this: just like in the world where we are now, and how life is going now, when you get to let's put a scenario, a classroom scenario. When you get to the classroom, it is not everyone that is intelligent as you are. You may be the most intelligent, and others are not. And others are even looking up to you. So nobody is expected to be so perfect in everything. So I may be very perfect at making money, but when it comes to the bed, I am kind of weak. I don't know how to do it. I don't know the best way to do it. Okay? So nobody knows it all, right? Now, to answer your question, one thing you must pay attention to when you are with a woman having sexual intercourse, and your aim and objective is to bring this woman to the point of orgasm, or to the point where when you are done she will tell you, I really enjoyed myself and thank you, that kind of thing, is number one, you have to understand that every woman, every woman, they are different. We have our individual preferences. We have things that we don't like and things that we like. So if you feel that there is that pleasuring a woman is everything goes, then that mentality is wrong. Because to pleasure a woman, it is just the case of different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. And that is another reason why it is very good to adhere to having a partner. Having a partner, just one partner. If you have multiple sex partner and you are still trying to get hold of yourself when it comes to sexual intercourse, it's going to be very hard for you. Why? Because Lady A is not Lady B. What Lady A likes, not what Lady B likes. So you will eventually think that you are the problem. Yes, you will eventually think that you are the problem. And before you know it, you go and start looking for Abido shaker to drink because you want to last for 1 hour on bed. Kai, are you serious? You want to go and get you want to drink last long for 3 days. You want to go and take Viagra. You want to go and do different things that you shouldn't have done if you know the principles. Now that's number one. What I said as number one is individual preference. And this individual preference introduced us to the reason why it is very important for you not to have multiple sex partners. Why? Because we are different people, and you cannot be the same as that your friend, that your friend, that your male friend that knows how to pleasure different women, or women of different caliber, or women of different tribe, and they are satisfied. You are not him, and he is not you. So learn where you stand and stay there. Learn where you stand and stay there. That will give you long life and prosperity with joy in your heart. Then number two, many people are like, if you want to make a woman orgasm, just go to the G spot and all is well. Now listen, you must understand this when you're dealing with a woman. Hmm? You must understand this when you're dealing with a woman. When you start sexual intercourse, your aim and objective is not go to the G spot. Are you serious? Now I'll tell you what you're doing when you start and then you rush to the G spot. I'll tell you what you're doing. What you're doing is simply this. It's just like okay, it's just like you step into an apartment that is not that it's just like you step into an apartment that is not yours. Like you visited someone in the apartment and then you rushed to the master bedroom. That is wrong. Oh, wrong. No, 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 no. That is very wrong. I should use a car. I'm not so familiar with cars. I'm sorry. That is very wrong. Why? Because the person that owns the house will be like, "Are you sure you have home training? Like, do you have manners?" Yeah, Wizzy Ari said something, fully pressing the throttle. Like, yes, yes, I get you now. I get you. You are there. Like, you understand what I mean. You understand what I mean. Okay, okay. So let's not deviate. Okay. So it's just like you just step into an apartment now and you just rush to the master bedroom. That's very wrong. If if it is my house that you entered, I will pursue you. I will chase you out. I will pursue you. So that is the reason why to every sexual intercourse there is such a thing as foreplay. And if you understand how foreplay works and what foreplay can do for you, you will develop yourself more when it comes to foreplay. You will you will build yourself more when it comes to foreplay. You will learn the art, the art of foreplay, the skills, you master it. Why? Because women, they orgasm later than men. If you understand what I mean. What I mean is a man would orgasm faster than a woman. But if you understand the art of foreplay, you will automatically hasten and fasten orgasm for this lady. You will hasten and fasten orgasm for this lady in question, even before you penetrate with your penis. Yes. So many men, they don't understand this. They feel that it is the penetration. And some men, they are so that sharp sharp, it kills people, it kills relationship, it kills the mood, it kills desire. Tomorrow if you say come, they'll tell you, don't worry, I'm busy, I have something to attend to. They will not answer you, they won't answer you. So let's go back to what we're saying right now. I was talking about how to run it, right? So you have to start with foreplay. And foreplay is not eh foreplay is not to kiss here, kiss here. You now kiss here, you now bite the ear small. Tang. You not kiss the nose. Then you massage the body small. And then you just penetrate. It's wrong. No, sir. No. Don't do that. Please don't do that. You have to be a master at whatever you're doing. Okay? You have to be a master at foreplay. You have to you have to learn to spice things up. And one thing I have noticed about men is they they don't they don't get out of the way to learn new things, especially when it's few men that does that, right? Most men, they don't get out of the way to learn things, new things, how to spice it up when it comes to foreplay. Some men are just so like overconfident of how big the size of their penis is, and that is not supposed to be. No, that is not supposed to be. But some men are just overconfident because their penis is big. That is their. So by the time they kiss you here and kiss you here, they want to penetrate. They want to penetrate. And the woman is not even feeling you yet. The woman is feeling you. The woman is supposed to feel you during foreplay. The woman is supposed to start feeling you during foreplay, not penetration. So when she is not feeling you during foreplay, and now you want to penetrate, she'll be like, I don't understand. But at the moment, because what I said about communication, she may not want to talk. She just be, well, it's okay, it's just fine. Just manage it. Next time if you call, she will run. She will flee like Joseph. Flee like Joseph. So, Alex, are you here with me? Alex, are you here with me? I need to hear from you. Type if you're here. Drop a chat if you're here with me. I want to make sure you're getting me. You are still here. If you're not here, I'm going to ask others to drop their questions and I answer or attend to other questions. Are you here with me? Are you here with me? Drop a chat. Let me know. And if you're here and you think you still need what I'm saying, drop a chat. Let me know. Let me know if I should continue or jump to another question. Okay. And of course, if you have not liked, I don't know why you have not liked. Like and subscribe. Okay. Okay, let me know if you're here with me, Alex. Let's do that. Let's do that. Network. Wizzy, network. What happened? You can't hear me. Why network? Okay, seems like Alex is not here anymore. Alex is not here anymore. Should we continue or not? Should we continue or not? Okay. Wizzy, are you there? If you're joining, you have questions, drop it. I will answer. Alex, okay. Oh, my dearest Emmanuel, I still remember your question. I'm yet to answer. I'm sorry it's taking so long. I just wanted to give this clarity. Hi, Wizzy. Was I the one that got disconnected? Or were you the one that got disconnected? Wizzy, can you hear me? I'm so sorry if my network is acting up. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, okay, no problem. Godwin, I will attend to your question, please. Okay, let me quickly finish up with this, and I will attend to your question. Okay. Um. All right. I get you. All right. Okay. So back to what we were saying. I already made mention of two things: individual preferences, then the the part of foreplay. Now, some men can be very funny, okay, and in these two cases there is just one remedy to it, just one remedy, and I'm gonna share it with you people now. The remedy is this: if you are able to, it may sound weird to you, it may sound like, what do you mean? Oh, sorry. What did you say? What do you mean? It may sound weird, but here is the drill. Okay, now in this kind of scenario, what you have to do is this. Let's say you are having foreplay with your wife, your spouse, and along the line you're like, it's obvious that ideas, you have run out of ideas. You don't know what is the next thing to do. What is the next thing to do now? You don't know. So that now you're like, okay, well, let's just penetrate. No, at that point where you're like, well, let's just penetrate, please. Don't do that. Wait, just calm down, okay? Breathe in and breathe out. At that point, what you have to do is this: you can romantically, now emphasis on this word, romantically, please. You can romantic, I not say ask, I say you can romantically, ah please, because I didn't send you to ask. Please romantically ask. I hope you know the difference between ask and romantically ask. So please don't say Nurse Kamsi said. Romantically ask your spouse. Hmm? romantically ask your spouse, babe, where do you want me to touch you? Do you get? Where do you want me to touch you?
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can we hear each other? What of now? Can you hear me? Okay, okay, okay. Sorry about that. So we are back. Okay, okay. We are back. We are back. So I said I'm going to rewind, like you stated. I will rewind. Don't worry. So I said romantically, romantically ask this person at that point where okay, okay, yes, yes. At that point where you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, just bring out your penis and penetrate. Don't. What you can do at that point to even heighten the desire for you, your spouse's desire for you, the desire to have you penetrate, or had the desire for her to have you penetrate. What you can do at that point is you can romantically ask, is there a place you'd love me to touch, to feel? Are there places you have always wanted me to feel that I have never felt? Can you show me? Like there is a way you there is a way you present your word even during foreplay. And those words you are presenting, those words you are saying during foreplay, those words become foreplay itself. Like those words even make your spouse feel more aroused. But some men, they don't know these things. They don't know. And it is a pity. Mm, it's actually a pity. They don't know these things. So at that point, it is not weird. You guys are communicating, and it is not weird because this your spouse will feel the need to quickly show you. Will feel the need to quickly show you, and she will be more submissive to your touch from that moment henceforth. Do you understand? So that is another thing that many men don't understand. They don't get it. They just feel that for you to pleasure a woman, you should go to the G spot. See, leave G spot out of it. So is after that moment you will know when you capture the attention of someone. You should be able to know. You should be able to know. So when you must have captured the physical attention, psychological attention, because when you speak to your spouse during foreplay, the attention is more on you, and their mind is kind of synchronized into the activity at the moment. So there is this synchronization. Wheezy, why the emoji? Can you hear me or not? There is this synchronization. I hope you guys can still hear me. There is this synchronization of the physical and the psychological. Okay? And remember, I told you, sex is not just physical. Sex is from here to your physical. From here to your physical. So people that think that sex is just physical, they are the ones that just, before you know it, they will tell you they have big penis size. Nobody is doing anything with your big penis size or your average sized penis. Nobody is doing anything with it. But when you understand these principles, you're able to take charge of the moment. You're able to take hold of the moment. You're able to be in charge. You're able to be in charge. It's as simple as that. So when you are in charge, and you know that you are in charge, that is when you think of penetration. That is when you should think of penetration. You don't just kiss here and here, then you are thinking of penetration. Where which village are you from? Which village? It's all right. So back to what I was saying. It is when you know that you are fully in charge that you think of penetration. So now you know you're in charge, then you penetrate. And when you penetrate, you explore, you can think of exploring the G spot. Now, funny enough, the G spot, you cannot explore the G spot with your penis. Oh well, that is another story for another day, because the G spot is just like a whole story. Like, we will be here till the next the next 2 hours, and we already exhausted an hour. So talking about the G spot is like a whole bunch of story. So if you know you'd love to continue with this whole thing, whole chat, you can subscribe and turn on your notification. So our next live, by God's grace, it will be about G spot. We are going to like debunk certain myths about G spot, and of course talk deeply about G spot. So um with this, I have given, to a considerable extent, I've given Alex his question. So I want to quickly answer Godwin's question. I don't want to leave any question unanswered. If you have questions, you can drop it. If you're not able to answer it today, by God's grace, we'll be able to answer it in our next live. I promise to answer. I promise to answer, okay? So Godwin asked a question. Okay, Holy Ghost. I have to. He asked the question with regards to. Okay, I've seen your question. He asked, is it wrong having sex or masturbating every day? Okay, now before I answer this question, I okay, Tyler Bet, hello. Um, if you have a question with regards to sexuality, you can drop it here. That is what's happening here, okay? So we have been answering questions for the past 1 hour. Maybe you just joined us, but we have been answering serious questions for the past 1 hour, okay? And this is the last question that I am seeing here. But if you have other questions, you can drop and we will keep answering, okay? So Godwin asked the question, is it right? Is it okay to have sex or masturbate every day? Is it okay? Is it right? And I said, before I answer the question, I want to quickly talk about some things before I answer the question. And the things I want to talk about is this. Before I give an answer just like that, I can't give an answer just like that. But before I give my answer, number one, we have to consider two things. And the things we have to consider is, number one, is this person married? Number one, are you married? Number two, are you looking for a child? Like, are you trying to conceive, trying to get a child? Okay, these are the two questions I'll have to ask, and I'll tell you the reason why these two questions are valid. Like, it is valid I ask these two questions. Now, many people will tell you, if you want to masturbate, go ahead and masturbate. Then some other people will tell you, have sex every day. Sex is good. Sex is good. Yeah, well, some people do that. True. So, but now, here's the thing. I'll be very, very honest with you. I'm very sincere with you, right? If you're having sex every day, let's start with sex. If you're having sex every day and you are trying to get a child, you're trying to conceive, having sex every day may not be that nice. I'd not say I'd not say is not nice. I say may not be that nice. And I'll tell you why. If you are engaging in sex every day, remember when you engage in sex, you ejaculate, right? So the first day you engaged in sex, you ejaculated. The second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, you keep ejaculating, 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 and ejaculating. And in a situation where you don't know when your wife or your spouse is going to have her ovulation, but you keep having sex every day, the day the day that ovulation occurs for her, you will still ejaculate when you have sex. But the problem is this: when you ejaculate, you may end up not giving out quality sperm. Now, men will be like, we are men. Even when I'm 80 years, I can impregnate a woman. It doesn't matter. When I am 80, I can impregnate a woman that is even 15 years old. But now, you fail to understand that for you to even impregnate a woman, successfully impregnate a woman, you must have quality sperm. You must have quality sperm. If you don't have quality sperm, you are going to have a hell of problem impregnating a woman. Yes, you will have a hell of problem impregnating a woman. And don't be deceived. Your sperm, your sperm which is being expelled, hmm? Sperm is stored in the testicles. Day one you expelled, day two you expelled. That testicle is just like a reservoir. It's stored there. So you keep expelling and expelling and expelling and expelling. True, you may not run out of sperm because you have tons of sperm, but the quality ones go off first, and the ones without quality, they go off last. And your sperm have the ability to kind of your sperm bank have the ability to restock fully at the end of 30 days. For some men, like let's say 28 to 30, 27 to 30 days is a range, but 27, 26, or 27 to 30 days, this is the restocking period for your sperm. So if you're having sex every day and you want to conceive, like you really want to conceive, right? Thank you. Yeah, Wheezy. Thank you for the English regeneration. You want to conceive, okay? You want to conceive, but you don't know the actual ovulation period of your wife. You may have lots of problem. If the idea you have in mind is let us have sex every day, you may have in fact, you already have problem conceiving because you are because your mindset is have sex every day and you conceive. You may start having sex from the very first. Okay. I got it from Godwin. Okay. Okay, so now in a situation where you are not married and you want to have sex every day. So the first one I stated was if you're married, you want to conceive, you're having sex every day. So excuse me, back to that one. Remedy to that one is this: you can just consult a healthcare provider that is have vast knowledge on ovulation and conception and all that, and they will be able to ascertain the ovulation period of your wife. So during the ovulation period of your wife, you can start having sex every day within that ovulation period. That will help. Now, sex every day for a single man, I wouldn't advise that. Why? Because coming from a standpoint of not the health standpoint, but coming coming to the standpoint of someone who have other things to do, like, don't you have other things to do? Have other things to do, have things to attend to and all that. So I wouldn't really advise that. Why? Because it kind of clouds your focus. Okay, it clouds your focus. You have other things to attend to, but now you have to attend to sex. You have to attend to sex. You have to engage in sex every day. So it is not okay for a single man. No, it is not. And of course, the same thing that happens to the sperm of a married man would happen to your own sperm. So you would run out of quality sperm within days in the date range of regeneration. You would run out of quality sperm, and then you just have to hold on to the ones that are not quality sperm. And then imagine if you keep living like that, and you keep living like that for a number of years, or number of years. Like, what do you think? What do you think? It's just like overuse of a part of your body. Even people that engage in weightlifting, they lift weight, but when there is overuse of a part of the body, they also find out that there is muscle spasm. There are different problems begin to arise. Why? Because that is an overuse. So even your body has a limit for maximum functionality. So when you start and then you exceed the limit, it is also a problem. So sex every day, not advisable. No. So then, all right, Wizzy, bye. Thank you for staying up to this time. I appreciate. Okay, so the masturbation aspect. The masturbation aspect. See, masturbation is on its own. It deals with your penis, but many men don't know it. They feel that masturbation is a way to avoid women, avoid pregnancy, just masturbate and you'll be all right. That is what they think, but they don't know the dangers that they are causing. They don't know the dangers that they are causing their penis and the muscles of their penis. Now, watch. Let me get something. Okay. This is my penis, right? This is my penis. And I want to masturbate. Then you start. Now, watch. Right? Now, there are, if you're observant, there is one thing you will notice from what I am doing. What you notice is this. You are the one who directs and controls the speed. Hi, Moonlit MJ. Thanks for joining. This is Sexuality and Health Wellness. I'm Noskamsi Norma. We attended to a question about masturbation, okay? For people that are just joining and they're like, what's happening? Oh my God. So, if you observe, I am in control of the speed. I'm in control of the intensity. I am in control of anything you can ever think of. The intensity, the speed, the control. I am the one in control of all these things. I choose when to stop. And even if my body is telling me stop and I'm like, no, I want to continue, I continue because I am in control. Do you get it? Now, I will tell you how that destroys the muscles of your penis. Moment of truth. Now listen, when you masturbate and since you are in control and you masturbate, there are two things involved. Okay, Moonlit, I'm sorry. I'm a practical teacher. I tend to practicalize when I teach because I just love it when I know that the information is transmitted. Holy, I'm sorry. Okay, so now, the fact being that you are in control and everything, the fact being that you are in control and everything, even if your body is like, I'm hurting, stop. You will continue until you feel you are okay. And sometimes that when your body give you that signal, I'm hurting, stop. What you do is your response to that is like you take more lubricant and you continue from where you stopped. You take more lubricant, you continue from where you stopped. You are like, this is round 10, you continue round 10. My goal is to stop in round 15. Crazy enough, some people used to set a goal and they want to stop in round 18, so they'll continue until they reach round 18. Okay, let's go back to what we're saying. So but you find out now that when your body is telling you stop, you may not listen to your body, you continue. And that is the reason why masturbation is addictive. Yes, that is another reason why masturbation is addictive. Because number one, you are in control of the speed, the intensity. There is no woman telling you, baby, take it easy on me. No woman is telling you that. Because you cannot be thrusting into a woman's vagina the way you are busy masturbating. You cannot be thrusting into a woman's the way you are masturbating. Is that clear? So what I mean is because there is no woman, there is no second person that will control the speed, that will help you control the speed. Hmm? It is you and yourself. You will you tend to increase the speed to the highest level, even if it means the tissue or the muscles of your penis is gonna get hurt. You will increase it. Mm. You will increase it. Okay, we have a question here, Mr. Sly Promax. I'll come to your question. Let me finish this. You will increase it. So the reason why, like I stated, that's the reason why masturbation is addictive. You don't have a female that you will beg, please now, please say yes, please now say yes. Number two, you don't have someone, it's second person that will tell you, take it easy, I'm hurting, okay, can you take it slowly here? You don't have a second person that will control that speed. So you do it out of, I'm just hungry for masturbation. You do it. Okay? And because of these things that I just stated, you will get addictive, number one. Number two, you are likely to masturbate every day. Why? Because you don't need to negotiate with a woman. You don't need a woman to tell you, I'm tired today, let's have it next tomorrow. So you become addictive, and by the reason of you getting addicted to it, you can start wearing out. Like I said about sex, you can start wearing out the muscles of the penis. You can start wearing it out. You can start tiring it out. And that is also going to cause a situation where you have you have what is it called again? You have ah I can't remember. it's going to bring a situation where I want to see if I can describe it. It's going to bring a situation where you are going to have um um skin on your penis that is looking shrinky, like skin on your penis that is going to look shrink, like it's all shrinked up. Yes, it's all shrinked up. So all these things are reasons why, if at all you can avoid masturbation, please do. If you have not done it and you are like, what is it? Please don't find out what masturbation is all about. Just continue the way you are without masturbation, and the Lord will do you good. Mm. Masturbation is highly addictive, and these two reasons I gave earlier is the reason why masturbation is highly addictive, very addictive. A lot of people want, like, sincerely want to stop, like, sincerely, jokes apart, sincerely want to stop, but they can't stop. Why? Because they are already addicted. Okay, so back down to the Mr. Godwin, that's my answer to your question. So down to Mr. Sly Promax, he said, while I agree with you, but people also say the way to practice lasting long is by soaping. How true is that? I made a video on this thing, Jesus. I made a video on how to last long in bed. See, there are many ways to there are many ways to to kill a rat. And and this is not, this thing you stated here is not the only way to run it. There are many ways to last long in bed without exploring masturbation. Yes. And like, this is like coming from me to you. There are many ways to last long in bed without exploring masturbation. And okay, let me just share one or two. I'll just share one or two. Okay, number one is the start stop technique. What do I mean by the start stop technique? So basically, when you penetrate a woman, but before you explore this technique I'm talking about, remember the question that who was that again? There is this guy that asked this person that asked the question about how to pleasure a woman. Sly Promax, you were here when I was answering the question, so I believe you know the question I'm talking about. How to pleasure a woman, that I should demonstrate. I gave step by step how to. You must be able to explore those ones. In fact, you should, that is basics. Generally, like basics when it comes to exploring exploring um pleasuring a woman. I'm coming to your question, Mr. Godwin. So you must, that is the basics. So you must know the basics. Then after knowing the basics, okay, hold on. After knowing the basics, when you penetrate into a woman, after exploring these basics, those basics, when you penetrate into a woman, one of the things that you should have in mind is during penetration, because some men, when they are penetrating, they just forget themselves. During penetration, hmm, you must have it at the back of your mind that at a point, stop. Not like stand up. No, not stand up. At a point, your penis is still in the vagina. Stop midway. So your penis is in the vagina, but you are not thrusting. You are not thrusting. So you stop whilst your penis is in the vagina. You hold on for some seconds. Please, I did not say hold on for 5 minutes. So you're not gonna look, so you will not be looking like, who is that weird fellow? No, hold on for some seconds. And of course, when you hold on for some seconds, you have to engage your spouse. Probably whisper into her ear some sweet words. Hmm? some sweet words. Do I have to tell you? Do I have to tell you everything? Do I have to tell you everything? You should know the right thing to whisper part time. So find out the sweet words. Whisper into the ears of your spouse, please. Thank you. So you should know some things to whisper into. No, no, Mr. Sly. No, that is not it. I don't mean. Okay, Moonlit. I love what you said. Moonlit, MJ. I love. Yeah, I love that. That is very okay. Like that is. Yeah, that is my like. That is my prescription. Yes, do that, and that is, and all is well with you. Hey, then Mr. Sly. I don't mean you should stand up. No, your penis is still in the vagina, but you stopped thrusting. Your penis is still in the vagina, but you stopped thrusting. So that is known as stop. So you stop for some seconds, and you can use that second to, like Moonlit MJ said, you can use, okay, Mr. Sly, okay, you can use that moment to whisper into her ears, tell her how beautiful she is, how exceptional, unique, and whatever you have to say she is. And trust me, even at that moment, you are building more arousal from her to you. You know, she is much more aroused. Okay. And at that moment, what is happening to you the moment you stopped is, because remember, I said something when Weezy was here. I said that blood rushes to the penis during sexual intercourse or when there is arousal. A huge volume of blood rushes to the blood vessels lining the penis. But now, when the moment you stop, those few seconds you stopped, what is happening at that moment is there is, remember I said, when there is maximal functionality. I made mention of maximal functionality. So you're like at the peak of function and now you stopped. So the pressure, I'm coming, the pressure kind of reduces, but you are still erect. You are still erect because you are still aroused. The pressure kind of reduces. And when the pressure reduces, the force, like the force at which ejaculation occurs, is taken back. So you are able to last longer. You're able to last longer. Why? Because the pressure was reduced. So by the time you start again, the pressure starts building up from the scratch again. This is how you last long. Masturbation is not how you last long. So if you want to okay, so I want to attend to the last, this is the last question, no more questions. Next, on our next live, we can, I said we're going to explore the G spot on our next live by God's grace, and I'll do my very best to see to that. Okay, so let me answer, this is the last question I'll be taking, and we'll call it a night. Christ. All right, Mr. Sly he asked the question. He said, what's your take on pills and Coco Samba and the likes? Oh, my brother. Okay, pills. Now, you must understand that there are reasons why pills exist, okay? Even Viagra is also one of the pills, okay? Viagra is also one of the pills, and it helps erectile dysfunction, okay? It helps when people have when men have erectile dysfunction. So there is nothing wrong with it. But don't run with what I just said now. I know the moment I say there's nothing wrong with it, some people, their hearts will be like, oh yes, oh there's nothing. Chill, chill. Now, okay, Mr. Godwin, it is not I don't have a specific day for live yet. I don't have specific days for live yet. But you can just subscribe and turn on notification. Then any day I come live, you will definitely get notification. Okay. Well, I will do my very best, see if I can do this G spot. If I don't do it tomorrow, then I will do it on Monday. That's next week. Monday. I'll do my very best, okay? So now, about the pills, we also have Viagra. Yeah, the medical field, we have Viagra that we administer to people that have erectile dysfunction. However, these things are taken per prescription. Why? Because if you just wake up and decide to take 10 shots of cocoa samba because you want to last for as long as 1 hour, of which I don't know who tell these men that you can last for as long as 1 hour. Do you want to die? Ha! Do you want to die? So people are kind of they want to last so long. They just take pills without prescriptions. They can take more than they need. They can take more than they need. They can take more than they need. And if you take more than you need, what I mean is, I don't have any problem. I don't have, there is nothing wrong with taking pills to sustain erection or taking some stuffs to sustain erection, but make sure you take it with prescription. If you go to your doctor and you explain to your doctor that, see what's happening to you, and you think you need a pill, they may place you on a pill, but they will give you prescription that will be right for you. They will give you prescription that will suit you, prescription that will be okay for you. That's when you take it, you will have your erection last for as long as it should last. Not the type that when you take, you have erection for a day plus and they will bring you to emergency, because I will be in emergency ward and I'll be waiting. If you come, I will entertain you with my full chest. I will open my arms of welcome and I'll welcome you. And of course, you pay the bills. You will pay the bills. So these are the reasons why it is very very okay. It's very very okay to take pills and all that, but take these pills with prescriptions. It will really help you. Taking it with prescriptions will help you a lot, lot. So we have finally come to the end of our live chat. Okay, you want to send an email? All right. If you go to my homepage, you will see my email there. If you go to my homepage, you will see my email there. In case you'd love to send me a message, if you go to my homepage, you will see my email there. You will see link to my email, my TikTok, my other accounts, but you also see my email. So just go through my homepage. You see my email. Send your questions or whatever it is you'd love to send that you may not have wanted to send here, and I will attend to it as soon as I can. So like I stated earlier, we're gonna be having another live where we'll talk about G Spot. It's if it is not um today being Wednesday, it's going to be, if it is not later today being Wednesday, it is going to be next week Monday. So let's have that. But or you can just subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you get notification once I am live. Thank you very much for staying up till this time. Thank you, Mr. Godwin, Mr. Sly, Moonlit MJ, Wheezy. That guy was so funny, and I was just grinning from ear to ear. And all right, guys. Yes, have a great night too. Love you all. Bye.